Sup fuckers, world's okayest trader. Today is May 20th. It is a Canadian holiday, so I am working this morning, but I'm going to be taking the afternoon off because I got some stuff around the house I got to do. And to be honest, I didn't miss a whole lot. So, had this strong uptrend, no real break. Now, that said, here's the break. I was still thinking short term downtrend, but I should have entered this trade. I had some orders in for it. I didn't take this one because there is the high. Here's the break of this uptrend. EMA is kind of holding. Yes, it pushed down to get your two legs down, even with this channel. This channel right here gets a break and new low. So there's high, first entry, second entry, and this is your one leg, two legs down to that new low. So we should be looking long here. I did have a limit order way back here. It just never came back to get me because that was going to be a large 1, 2, 3, 4 point bar. So I was trying to limit my risk to 2 points. So I dropped the order in. It just never came back on me. Then I should have jumped in on this lower high. This bar got really big. And again, I dropped a limit back here because I wanted to limit some risk, and it took off. So both of those I missed. So that was an oopsie for sure. I then was looking at some shorts here because we've got the break. This is the new extreme here. It never broke lower. This one broke lower, broke back up, and when it started to reverse, that's when I entered. So we got I was taking it back to the EMA, so that was good overall. We've got the two legs. Now, this is a counter trend trade, but we did have some confirmation of some bearish bars, and the fact that this triggered, stopped everybody out, and then flushed, that's sort of what I was waiting on. So I did have a deep limit, so that when this went up, I dropped it in here. So when it did come down, I would at least get, I think, the entry was somewhere in there. Yeah, so the entry was basically at the close of that bar. So I got, it triggered there. So that overall, so it went in, went up, and then I caught it back on the way down. So that limit there reduced my risk to just about 1.5. So I was happy with that. Yeah. And it did get a solid 8, I think, overall from the actual entry. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it went 8. Yeah. I'm just starting to track to see what the actual trade goes to before it goes. Anyway, I'm just trying to see what the maximum points or ticks are in it for me. I'm just going to start tracking that now. And then we're in a range. That was a strong bar. Couldn't take it. That one I didn't take because we already got the new high in place. This one I probably should have taken. I'm pretty sure I had my entry scheduled because that was farther away from the EMA. It was about the same, but that was a good bar to enter. And I think I did the same thing. It triggered, dropped a limit, and it just never came back for me. So, yeah, I missed that. And that's okay because I'm okay with the limit because it was slow. And what do we got here? So there's the new low. First entry, second entry. So no, that would have been above the EMA. So we got that uptrend, new high in place, and then it turns around. There was probably something in this little range. Now I wasn't here at this point. Maybe as a see, I wouldn't have taken that because it would have been in the. I wouldn't have faded that. So maybe here this could have been a breakout pullback as opposed to a failed breakout. So strong push down. We're possibly thinking a measured move. Right. Breaks out the bottom. EMA holds. Probably enter there. Could have been a decent, breakout pullback. Maybe a bottom pick because now we've got the new low there. We're kind of rangy, but even then, that would have been 3.5 points of risk. Probably not ideal. I would preferred it to been like this because that's only like 2 points. When you start getting to 3.5, 4 points, and you want your targets, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the EMA. So maybe that's within your risk tolerance. I don't know. Yeah, and I didn't really see much after this. It's sort of slow. So anyway, so 1-0 mentally. I couldn't say I missed these per se. I was just being a little bit more conservative because I didn't want to have 3.5 to 4 point risk on this bar. So I was too conservative. I was also too conservative there because even if I got it there, we're still only 6-ish ticks to the highs. And you notice it kind of got it and then it reversed back down to the EMA. So even if I had entered on that bar, yeah, there's 4 or 5 ticks before it turned around and stuff. So yeah, anyway, I'm happy with today overall. Like considering how slow it was, one good trade, baby, one good trade. So World's Okayest Trader is out.